when I went grocery shopping at the Chamber Camp store, got a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have gotten. And it's about a week later. And when I tell y'all, I have gained back half the weight that it took me months to lose. Just like that, in a week's time. I allowed my victory to be a fleeting victory. Fleeting! And that sucks. And worst of all, I have no one to blame. So, I'm sitting up here like eating an orange is going to make it all better. It's not going to make it all better if I'm eating it on top of a bunch of other crap. Nor is it going to make it all better if I'm eating out of the habit of eating and not even because I'm not even hungry. And I'm cooking dinner. And asking why I'm eating it and I'm still eating it. And it's not irresistible. Ooh, everybody wear natural hair too.
She put me on hold again. Then she asked me the name of the company, and I told her that. Then she put me on hold again. Then she came back, and that's when she said, well, since the case is showing that it's resolved, then she's like, I have to, I guess, create another inquiry.
But do what you gotta do.
I said, okay. So she put me on hold again, and she's like, well, so she's like, gave me the case number, the new case number. And she's like, it looks like you provided enough information, with your testify and some pictures, whatever.
Okay.
So, right. So whoever saw the first one was just like, whatever.
Right.
I have, done. Boom. And that's it. And then if I don't respond or nothing, then the case gets closed and I got to redo everything again.
Right. And so, the same thing could happen, even though she might put a note in there like, okay, this is his second time he finna catch us.
Right. That's the thing is like, when I do just the email, no response, never. But when I call, I got some type of response, even if it's vague or some bullshit. So the last time they had kicked, yeah.
Because that's not really, it's probably where they house all those people that they send out to y'all, and that like that person that called you and as a consultant to charge you $5,000 a month. That's probably where they house all them hoes at. The people done busted your government doing what I know they already was doing, but they been adopting them kids. White people been. I told you they was on back order, but they put them on layaway. I told you. Yeah, they caught them adopting them motherfucking kids. They had no intention of returning them kids. They've been pre-ordered.
It was an opportunity.
Yeah, and not to mention, like, if it really is as bad as I speculate it's possible to be, if some of them really are purchasing them for slave, sex, like child trafficking, like literal child trafficking, and calling it adoption.
Right. Like who has the right to put them in an agency and adopt them? You know what I mean? Like who's doing it? The government, obviously.
Right, and the same government that's claiming they can't find no paperwork to be able to find the people and reunite them.
That's even better for the adopter.
Oh yeah, absolutely, even better. And then the parents been sent somewhere else, so they ain't gonna find them. Yeah, they got it. And I've been thinking, because I already think the adults are going to be used for slave labor and organ harvesting. So that makes me keep envisioning that black man we saw in that horse trough that time. And it gives me,
License, get the license. Oh my God. Get the license, it's back over here. What is he doing?
He's trying to go this way, no old man.
Is there a license there now? Yeah, there's a license, New Jersey. Why is there a man?
Ask him.
Why is there a man?
No, because what did you get
in here?
Ask him.
Why is there a man?
Report his face.
Oh my God.
He's crazy, bro.
Yo, he gave us the middle finger.
Yeah, he did. I know he did.
Oh my God.
I've been haunted by that man's. I'll probably be haunted by his face for the rest of my life.
I can see that.
Yeah. For the rest of my life. Because it's kind of it's kind of verification that the most craziest things that people would think as conspiracy theory are happening.
Yeah. And then, I look around and I see these business trucks and stuff, even the small ones. You wonder, what the fuck's in there? You don't know what's in them fucking trucks.
Yeah. And the audacity of the driver of the truck, like, yeah, I got a slave, fuck you. Even to other white people.
Right.
It's like, oh my God.
But you never heard nothing about deportations anymore on the news or nothing. It's still happening or something. What's going on with that?
It's still happening.
And they just got rid of the camps? They not in the camps no
Yeah,
more?
they still got them. They still got them. Yeah.
So what's going on? You don't see nothing on the news about that. They shut that down.
Yeah.
Shut that whole topic.
Yeah. And it's like we always talk about, it's distraction after distraction. And now ain't nobody talking about nobody talking about gun control no more. Or Russia. It's just distraction, and half of it's real, even though it's a distraction. So that distracts you from the stuff. Then if they got the fake stage stuff that distracts you from the real stuff, that distracts you from what's really going on. It's just a big fuckery. Distract you from the distractions that are real and fake.
You will go back to the last distraction, which was a distraction.
Yeah.
So you never going back to the rest
Like
of the
people,
main one.
and like people act like people don't even know. You know how big a deal we made of Florence? People don't even know this Hurricane Michael is fucking Florida all the way up. But fuck Florida. But it's fucking Florida all the way up. They got regular people got footage of like the ceiling coming in. You know what I mean? It's shit I never seen no hurricane. But that ain't on the news. The news ain't covered Hurricane Michael. Because I was like, why is it Michael? Because somebody had a little, a spoof up about talking about the eye of Michael. And then somebody said, but they're getting worried. Residents are getting worried because his nose is getting thin. And then they talking about Hurricane Michael.
Man, come on now.
The internet ain't shit. But I saw a hotel and I was like, oh my God. I was like, they ain't covering this. Ain't nobody in the news ain't covering Hurricane Michael in Florida. That's their people. They don't give a fuck about nobody though.
That's their people, right?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They literally don't give a fuck about nobody though. So I don't know what to tell them. They finna learn. Look, they finna learn what them camps really do. They finna learn, and they old too. They old and retired and white over there, boy. All at the same time, while Trump is convincing everybody that Medicaid ain't shit. So he don't want them. So the old people. So y'all in Florida to retire. The hurricane fucking y'all up, and your Medicare ain't gonna work right. That's a bad trio. What is y'all gonna do?
There's levels. They get cut off if they don't have the money. They ain't rich.
Right. There are levels.
Right. White or not, you ain't rich. Die.
And their idea of rich, like some of the rich people that think they rich, they're gonna be like, nah, you ain't in the bracket yet. Cause rich now is really, really rich. Like that's really the only people that they can benefit from.
Right.
Like you can't help them with your little couple of $1 million. You ain't in the club like you thought you were. You should have thought about that shit when you was voting red and shit. You really do gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
You always give me great hugs and kisses, but certain hugs and kisses you give me really, really hold me over.
Which one was that?
The combination between last night and this morning.
This morning, because you smelled that act and you was like, oh.
And last night too. Both of them together.
Okay.
But you always give me that.
Even when I'm mad.
No.
Lie.
No. You won't let me near you when you're mad.
Cause I can't get no fake one.
I don't want you to give me no fake one. You be about to backhand me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you backhand?
Huh?
Backhand?
Yeah. Yep. From the source. References.
Whatever. Nope.
Yep. I know which is your quick side. I know where and how to duck. She held a seminar.
Oh man.
Of course, I'm no fool. She didn't tell us that she provoked half of it, but you know, I know you well enough to know that you didn't hit her but half the time.
But half the time.
Yeah.
Tuesday is the delivery date for the
Water day?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Kanye is a bitch. I hope Adele ain't getting no backlash from his bullshit.
Oh, Kanye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But fortunately, she running around on tour now. So she hobnobbing again, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's special.
With who?
Huh?
With who?
Different, all kind of different people.
I thought you just was talking about somebody specifically at the time.
Dion Cole. You know, it just be different people at different shows. On the lit tour or whatever. Ricky Smiley wasn't at the don't do Saturday Night Live.
I know, but you said Jalen, and I saw a picture with Jalen and T. That's like that.
Oh yeah, that was probably that.
Yeah.
That was probably that. I meant to check Facebook, but Facebook really don't be appealing to me to even want to go check on it now. I don't even be wanting to check. Like, if y'all ain't trying to come on to, and I'm really, yeah, I don't know. And Teresa be working out on Facebook. I might actually would watch hers while I work out if she was doing it on Instagram.
She ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but she working. I'm gonna tell her what you said.
That's why I wasn't gonna say nothing. I you me to say what you wanted to say.
I ain't gonna tell her.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell her that. I know you just playing anyway. But I still doing that. But you know, that's what people do. Sometimes people use the internet for accountability like that.
Yeah.
And it's easy, you know, because now you can, even if you don't have nobody there, you can act like, it's people there that, they expected me to be, I mean, it's a subconscious, tricky self.
When I skip a day, Lucy, she be blowing my email up.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She like, I need that 15 million and one download, sir.
Right. And I had to block Adrian for now because she really been on my case.
Oh, you a hater. Adrian ain't think about you. Adrian, she probably got 6 million motherfuckers running around behind her right now. She blew up. I feel.
She might be running around 2 of them, and I'm one of them.
She what?
She might be running behind 2 of them, and I'm one of them.
Whatever. I'm the other one, so what? What's your what? So you ain't said nothing. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm honored to say that I kind of climbed with her. I mean, I rode her wave up with her.
Who?
Adrian.
Adrian?
Yeah, cause I'm the one to turn you on to her. I used to watch her when she wasn't. She didn't.
She was big then, though.
No, but I had been watching her. I had watched her long before I showed her to you.
I get that, but I'm saying when you start watching her, she was big.
She was kind of big, but she didn't have no millions of followers.
Yes, she did.
No, she did not.
You got screenshots?
No,
you don't. That's what the new court is going to ask you. Do you have screenshots? Yes or no?
It's probably some comments from me on her earlier videos from back then. Not.
Do you have screenshots with a number of subscribers?
You know
from
what?
that date? in an untampered with format.
You know what? I hate that that's going to be legit. And it's going to literally cause somebody stress that they don't have a screenshot of that bullshit. Like, why don't I have a screenshot of it? And you shouldn't even have to question yourself about that. You're like, dang.
Like, why didn't I get them 2 buttons to make that screenshot?
Yeah, dang. I knew I should have took a picture.
Right. That's what they get you thinking like that instead of this is ridiculous.
Yeah, instead of this is ridiculous. Yeah. Instead of this is ridiculous.
I don't want to move past this is ridiculous.
That's
Let's handle
right.
this first.
Right.
And that stuff gets out of hand because people just accept it. And then next thing you know, you arguing about something stupid.
And it's normalized.
Yep. Like there's no word that says the president should talk ignorant and like this. Where is that? Like, can we just stop there and finish that discussion? Instead of saying, oh, well, you know, he didn't mean it like that.
Right. Like not even a senator, not a governor, not a mayor,
right.
No political nothing.
Right. Grab her by the foot. That's what I do. Like who, what, how? Why do we get to, well, that shouldn't have been recorded anyway. Whoever recorded that is an ass.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Whoever leaked the truth about me, oh my God.
Yeah, they need the death penalty.
Right. And then you got people saying, yeah, how could somebody do that?
He's still saying them five brothers that did that time behind his bullshit should get the death penalty. Even though by DNA and everything else, they've been proven innocent. He's still saying that bullshit.
He would still be talking about Obama's birth certificate if he didn't have to say otherwise when he was running for president.
Yeah. But you know me.
His heart wanted to say it.
Yeah, but you know what? He's being who he is. What gets us really is the fact that it's been enabled. Like, and I don't mean just being.
People accept it and embrace it.
Oh my God.
That's the thing that gets me.
Ugh. It make me love you that much more. I swear. Cause it's so many. You know, somebody asked me if I was on Patreon, and then they said because they, you know, somebody's patron, and they'll tell them about me and whatever. And you know me, so I stopped that shit right there. The first question was, "Are you on Patreon yet?" You know, because they was already saying you should be on Patreon, whatever. But my hesitation is, I want to build an organic and authentic following. You know what I mean? Especially if it's people going to be paying out of their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I found a nice way to say, I was like, really? I was like, that's pretty much why I suck at self-promotion. Like I was like, the links, I told them where the link is. I was like, but really? I was like, I don't want you to patronize me unless you genuinely want to be a part of my content, because I'm not going to, basically, you ain't gonna get me to just patronize somebody just because you think it's a good idea and we all just networking. They gotta be a good,
right.
I gotta be interested. They gotta be a good motherfucker. This is money we talking about now. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have basically them saying, hey, check this person out on Patreon.
Right. And then you got to spend money.
They trial, then they say no, and then blah, blah.
Yeah, like, so I basically I did find a nice and short way to say, if it's not somebody I like, you know, that's not something that I would be interested in doing. I don't do sub for sub type situation. Even more importantly, I don't want you or even a third party person that you might suggest me to follow me just because someone said to do so. You know what I mean? If they see my content and it's something that's interesting to them and they want to be so regular that they patronize, that's what I want. I was like, it's probably going to make my growth slow, but it's going to be thick. You know what I mean? It's going to be thick when it gets together. And so I kind of been posting more on Instagram just to, get people who would be interested, you know what I mean, in my content. Because, I mean, I want the money and I want it to be consistent. I don't want it to be just out of the thirst of being popular.
Yeah.
I just can't get with that. Even though I've even tried, I was like, okay, you got to play the game to get there. But then if you play the game, you're going to get exactly what they get. A bunch of phony motherfuckers. And when stuff go down, they're going to love it. They're going to be sitting and eat popcorn, the very same people that love you so much. Right. So, no. And I expect some bullshitters in there. I'm not saying that at all. But I don't want no millennial mindset people that's no sub for sub type situation. I don't want it. You ain't gonna obligate. To me, that's like the mentality of that girl saying, I thought you was my subby, not his. Some strange dude I don't even know that you wanted to fight. Like, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Because it ain't that ain't my shoes. That's not gonna be how I get built. I can't do that. I'm not equipped. But it's the whole world is just like that, and we really have normalized some bullshit. And it makes me love you every time I even think of you, all the time, even more, every day.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, niggas. My royal niggas. He is my king to be.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires. She's your queen to be.
King to be. Now you gonna suddenly tell me you done made it to work?
No, I'm close though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know I'm gonna bail on your singing
You know you want this serenade. You know you want this serenade.
the last day for waste pickup if you trying to get rid of your garden stuff.
Pick this waist up.
Woohoo! I'm just letting you know. I'm not rushing you, but
You
I'm
got
just letting you know.
you didn't did you
Get dirt?
yeah. No.
Is there a rusher?
No, not at all. I needed that information to proceed to think through how I'm gonna clear everything up or whatever. And plus, it's complicated. I should need to explain that to you.
Well, I was just curious because I didn't know if you was trying to clean out the whole garden bed, or I don't know what your plans were. I was just asking so I could be helpful. That's all.
Don't change this around.
I'm not. I'm just saying. You don't understand what angle I be coming from a lot of times.
You don't understand what angle I be coming from because I don't even know how it's gonna go, and that's what I'm collecting the information for, to assess what direction I want to go in.
Okay.
But you asked me, was there a rush? And I told you no. So I don't want you to be thinking now there's a rush for you to get the soil when there's not. I just need to know if you got it or not so I can map out how I want to do whatever.
I get it. I got you. It's cool. And try to find some information about.
I do ask her. I just expect her to say the same thing she always says. She seems to be doing good, or whatever. I guess her classes seem to be going okay, or whatever. It don't make sense to me, since she struggled in high school. But she says everything seemed to be good. It's not impossible.
And maybe you text her too.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of wanted to when I text her, I wanted to have sent the money.
Okay.
So so just so I could drop and see if it'd been picked up or she accepted or whatever.
You could do 2 texts. They gonna kill you.
Yeah, I won't.
4 texts though, that might get under your skin. I don't know about the 4, but you should be okay up to 2 to 3.
Oh man.
I am at work, so you can do the rest of your workout.
It's been cut short now.
You missed the window?
Missed the window. At least I did something though.
That's true.
I was sweating pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, this shake really feel like it is replacing some, I don't know, electrolytes. I know that ain't what it's for, but I was missing something. All right, I love you. I hope you have a great day.
Okay, love you too.
All right.